No. No. Do 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 do. 1071. You know, sometimes you could just feel like as you go on that hunts are gonna like probably go over odds. Yeah, I'm feeling this one's gonna go over odds. I'm at that point. I'll tell you what though. I'm glad I ended up doing Polytoad in Scarlet and Violet instead of this, because if I was doing 1,000 plus soft resets, that would have been brutal. be another one right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there's one to the right. All right. Where are you, shiny Morelull? Deedly deedly dee, doo doo doo, deedly deedly doo. Goodness, let's go, Morelull. Where you at, dog? No! shiny. Oh my goodness. Crazy part is this hunt's still not even that bad. Sad that I've had worse than this. Because we're not even at odds yet. Oh, I just passed one. I'll go back and get it. Alright, I'm going to try to do 100 more today. I want to do 150 and then 150 on my next stream to get the odds. But probably more on my next stream because I'll probably be able to stream longer. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Thought he could catch me. Can't catch me. Can't catch me. We got all ones coming up. No! Can you move, sir? Not towards me. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Yo, appreciate the likes. Do listen to me whine. I'm losing my mind. Absolutely losing it. It doesn't. It does not. It does not. But I bounce around between all the games while I'm doing my shiny living decks. So it's just easier to keep the latest one as the game I'm playing. Just because I don't want to have to go in and switch everything. I know it says that, and that's why that's what I was just saying. Like, it's just easier to keep it that way since I switch between every game. It's not like I'm gonna get banned for it. And if I do, I do. It's not a big deal. This is just for funs. For fun. No, you're okay. You're not, trust me, you're not the first person who's come in here and said that. You're totally okay. I'll tell you what, my punishment is having to wait over 1,000 encounters for a shiny Morelull. That's the punishment that TikTok has given me. Ugh, this chair gets so uncomfortable. Really? That's the game I've gotten the most shinies in. You just really gotta pay attention. Like, some people just run around and don't look around. I, like, run, look around in a circle, run, look around in a circle. I think I've only failed one that I've known of in Scarlet and Violet, because I saw it last second. Other ones that I failed, it's just because I wanted to save my... Like, if I'm going for something specific and I wanted to save my Herbas, I would reset the game, because it's not what I'm going for. But yeah, no, I bounce around between other games. Like, the last shiny I did was Espathra, so I had to do that in Scarlet and Violet, obviously, because that's the only game it's in. So, like, I'll bounce around. I'm going for every shiny. First playthrough of was Avalugg I saw last second. That's sick. That's sick. I didn't get one in the in my first playthrough of Scarlet and Violet. Well, in Scarlet, because I played Scarlet first, and then I played my copy of Violet later. In the copy of Violet I got during the playthrough, I got Avalugg and I got Electrode. Those are the only times I've gotten a shiny in a playthrough. I'll tell you what. When I was playing X and Y the very first time, I was going to the second gym, so right before you do the fossil area, there's the cliffside where you can get a Drifloon. I didn't have any Pokeballs, and I had a shiny Drifloon pop up. That was the first shiny I've ever seen, and I failed it, because I couldn't catch it. I had no Pokeballs. That was brutal. That was the first shiny I ever saw on screen. It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. And I let it sit there for like 10 minutes because I was like, I don't want to get rid of it. I want this shiny. But Avalug's a sick Pokemon. I love Avalug. Hisui Avalug is amazing. Fail the shiny before Legend ZA. Oh. Trust me, once you start failing shinies and start noticing it, you fail more and notice more. What'd you fail in ZA? The shiny I failed was a random Alolan Meowth from the hyperspace holes. Alolan Meowth is in the hyperspace? Oh wait, it is, huh? I don't think I've looked for that one yet. Appreciate the likes. How'd you fail that? Does it run away? I failed a Froakie in ZA when I was hunting for Phalanx. Because in games like Arceus, ZA, and Scarlet and Violet, you know, the games that are easier to hunt in, I don't save before the shiny because I want to make it like more of a challenge. And I need to have that sense of failure, so it's like I don't save before the shinies. Hey, how's it going, Chaos? Hope it's don't have any. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. I leave the hyperspace zone before that ends because I don't wanna bear the embarrassment of losing a shiny that way. Because I knew that was gonna happen to me, and I've just been avoiding it because I don't want it to happen. You have a video? Oh man, that sucks. I'm sure there's been so many people that's happened to. Oh my goodness. We are still a little over 200 away from getting to odds on this hunt. Oh, there was one right there. That sucks. Hunting for shiny Beldum and had to run away from them so I can fly back to spawn. Heard the noise, turn around, and there was... Wait. Why was, Alola Mouth is dark, Beldum is psychic. How'd you get a distortion with both of them? Oh, wait. You can have multiple typings in one, can't you? Oh, you went for the Galarian one, not the Alolan one. Now that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, the Galarian is the steel one, which is great shiny. That gold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, with something having multiple regional forms, it's easy to get it confused. I get it. But that's a great shiny. That's like a top 20 shiny. No, I would say top 30. The gold on it is just amazing. Probably not even top 30, to be honest. I should make a YouTube video where I rank every single shiny from worst to best. All 1,000 of them. That would take forever. Didn't even evolve him because he's so perfect. He really is. Because, I mean, Berserker is like a good gold too, but something about Galarian Meowth, it just knocks it out of the water. Or knocks it out of the park, whatever that is. Whatever that saying is. Luxury ball? Yeah, because he's gold. Got that gold. That gold. Oh man, I can't wait to hunt that one. Alright. Never gonna hunt anything else if I don't get this shiny. Jeez Louise. Ah! There's 3 of them right here. How much was your PC setup? I want to take my contents and I got to switch on my phone. So the actual, like, what is it? It's not the monitor. What's the other thing called? I don't even remember. The actual PC part, the box. That was a computer setup that my dad had. I've just been using that. It's really old. Yeah, the tower. It's old and like out of date. It's not anything special. And then I bought a monitor for cheap at Target just because like I wanted to start streaming, so I was like, I'll just buy the cheapest thing I find. And it took me a while to like learn how to do everything. I'm not like I don't have a crazy setup. Like it's literally like bare minimum, but it works. It works. I'll use it until this computer fries, and then I'll probably buy a new one. I have my capture card, and I have a splicer that runs from the computer to my Switch to my TV, because I have the monitor over here, and I have my TV over here so I can play it on the TV. So I can have it on the bigger screen. Yeah, you don't need anything special to stream. I mean, I'm sure, like, better towers, like, you know, obviously your streams will run better. But I'm glad I just got this far. It took me so long to learn how to stream, because I was trying to stream on a laptop at one point. That didn't work. I was trying to stream on, this computer, but I didn't have the right stuff. It took me a couple months to figure out, like, all the stuff I needed. And then I finally figured it out. And I have not messed with anything since, because I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, you could do that too on the PlayStation, because you have the stream option, but I don't think you can. I don't know if you can set up a camera doing it that way. That's the only thing. Oh, and my camera it's like some basic Logitech camera. It used to have a tripod attached to it, but the legs fell off, so now it's just literally a circle. I need a new camera too. I don't have a mic. I don't have anything like that. I've been trying to figure out how to do stream overlays so that I can have the streaming like screen a little better, where I have a little box where my camera goes, a box where the counters go, and then I have the bigger box for the actual stream. But it's been taking me a while to figure that out. You could just use your phone for yourself. Yeah, I don't know how to set it up with my phone on that as well. So I'm gonna run with it as long as I can until my computer says, yeah, you're done. But even for an old computer, like, all I do is stream on it. I don't download any crazy things. I don't do anything that's gonna like ruin the computer, get it a virus or anything. I watch videos on YouTube and stuff on it, and then other than that, like, I stream, so. As long as you even take care of, like, a sucky monitor and stuff like that, like, you'll be able to run your streams. You're somewhat knowledgeable in that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, I've gotten smarter with it. I've just, you know, I've also needed to save up money. But I got other things I want to save up for first. Like when I move out, stuff with, like, you know, my girlfriend and stuff. So it's like stuff like that. It's like other things are taking priority over buying a computer. Plus, like, my stream schedule is, like, not as much as it used to be because I just started a new job. So it's like, that takes priority too. Gotta fix up my car this week. See, like, things like that, you gotta make sure you have the money for first before you start streaming and stuff like that. Because, you know, life takes priority over streaming no matter who you are. Even if you're like a big streamer, life takes priority over streaming. I mean, do you want cheap brakes so that they don't work? I'd rather have expensive brakes so that they work rather than cheap ones that don't work. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Are you changing the whole brakes or just the brake pads? Like, what are you, what you doing? Dude, brake pads are so tough to change. I've had to change a few brake pads. They're not fun to fix. Front and back. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, some cars have it that way. Front disc brakes and back or drum brakes. See, when I used to work on cars, it was just at U-Haul. So, like, we only had one set of things, and that's all I knew. So I don't know what the difference is between those, to be honest with you. It helped me learn how to change some stuff on my own car myself, but then, you know, I'm still not, like, the smartest when it comes to that, so... Yeah, very different. Yeah, what did I change? I did, brake pads, oil, wipers, spark plugs, things like that, the basics. Got 2014. Yeah, see, and since I only worked on trucks, like, I don't even know, like, the difference on some cars, like, depending on the year. Because I only worked on trucks. Like, the big U-Haul trucks and stuff. Well, like, basically any kind of U-Haul trucks that are there, whatever they're classified as. So, like, the smaller box ones, the big ones, the medium ones, like, all the different sizes, like, I worked on all those. I don't know what they're classified as, though. Yeah, like the box trucks. Yeah, because they got different sizes that vary. They got 4 different sizes of box trucks. We never worked on, like, the vans or, like, the pickup trucks that you all had. We only did the box trucks. Yeah, I worked there for I want to say like 6 to 8 months before I moved back to California. Yeah, those kinds of things. That's what we fixed, was the box ones. No. Yeah, no. I mean, it was you know, I was struggling looking for work when I was back out east, and a friend of mine got me a job there, so I was like, cool, I'll do it. I don't know anything about, you know, taught me some good life skills for cars, like for certain things. There's some things I won't even do, like on my truck, because I don't feel confident enough to do it still, but you know, like I know the basics. Like I saved my girlfriend's mom some money of taking her car to the shop just to get her headlights changed, because we just bought the headlights and I changed them. Like, it's stuff like that. It's like simple, but you know, some people don't know how to do it, even though it is a simple like thing to fix. All right, appreciate you stopping in and chatting. Hope you come back to future streams. I don't know, I don't have a consistent stream schedule because of work, but you know, whenever you see me on, if you're on, just pop in. Hope you have a good day at work. Grant you with the mimic shiny luck. I, I freaking hope so, honestly. I hope I get any kind of shiny luck. This is insane. Appreciate that, though. Ah. So, like, when did Pokemon games start to absolutely despise me? No sudden movements. And the exclamation point won't hit you. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? I honestly, at this point, who knows? Who knows? I think we're gonna get to odds, though. I really do. Alright, am I blind? I don't see any. No! I'm so scared I'm gonna phase. I really, really am. Oh my goodness. And I still haven't had another Morelull since you've typed that. Oh, there we go. You lied. You lied. If the Pumpkaboo was shiny, I would turn off my game. You were gonna see me absolutely rage quit. Same thing for a Hone Edge. Hone Edge, anything other than what I'm looking for, I'm gonna turn off the stream. I was planning on turning off the stream at 1,205 encounters because that's 150. But I might go a little longer. Because I was gonna do 150 for the next couple streams to get to odds. But I think I'm gonna go a little longer. My patience, Admiral. I mean, the crazy thing is this isn't even like halfway to my longest hunt on Sword and Shield. I had like 2,800 doing a Clavipus on Sword and Shield. I almost had 3,000 for it. I think it was 2,800. Let me actually check that. $2,990 encounters. $2,990. You're still hunting Reshiram? Hey, sometimes that just happens, and you gotta get through it. So with this encounter right here that I just had, that passes up Vanillite on the Shiny Living Dex. Because I did Vanillite and I was 1203 for encounters. Oh, so I think we still have Clamperl eggs, Bulbasaur eggs, and Scolipede encounters that have been longer on the Living Dex so far. It does not want to be red. It does not want to be red. So this is still not even the longest hunt I've done. Longest hunt was the clam pearl. That was about 1,800 encounters or eggs. And then time, it was also the clam pearl that took 40 hours. So like this is nothing compared to that one. Obviously I want it, but this isn't that bad compared to that hunt. That hunt was terrible. That took me like 2 months to get through. Yeah, no, I realized that, but Clam Pearl, that's the only game it's in, is in BDSP. And I was gonna do fishing, but I was like, full odds fishing, how many times I'm gonna phase, like, do I really want to do that? So once I get Gorybus or Huntail, then I'll probably do that. I'll do a fishing hunt again, because I'll just do one of them fishing on Gorybus or Huntail, unless it's in Gen 10. If it's in Gen 10, that opens up a whole new way to get that shiny. But as of right now, if I get a Huntail or not even Gorybus. Gorybus was the one for that 1,840 hours. I'm just saying Clampearl because that's what I hatched. So if I get Clampearl or Huntail on the random thing, the random generator, then I'll do fishing for one of them. Which it's gonna take forever, but I mean, that's just if it's not in Generation 10. I do want to do an underground hunt, but I want to do it for something that spawns a lot, not something that's going to spawn like once every 50 minutes. Like I'll do, I want to do Skorupi in the underground because that spawns a lot. Or like Caterpie. Or what else spawns a lot down there? Maybe like Wooper. I know Wooper and Quagsire spawn a lot. Pokemon Day, end of February. That's probably when they'll announce it. They always announce new games on Pokemon Day. It should be February 27th or 28th. I'm not sure the exact date, but I know it's one of those two. Yeah, you'll get information on. They'll probably do some kind of event for Legend ZA or Scarlet and Violet, one of the two. They'll probably do update on Champions and Pokopia. They'll probably do Generation 10 announcement. Maybe in the event for ZA will be a second DLC, which I could very much see them doing. You'll probably get some kind of anime news and Pokemon Concierge. Like, that's just the trends that they always do, is those kinds of things. Because even though, like, Legend ZA is out and Scarlet and Violet is still the current game with like the mainline games. It's still like the latest mainline game in terms of like VGC and stuff. So they'll probably do something with Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I'll get Pokopia. We'll do streams on Pokopia. Is it gonna cost money or is it free? Have they announced that? Like how much it's gonna cost and stuff? Because I don't even think it's gonna have a physical copy. I think you just get it in the store, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Just forget about that one. No, it's like a full-on game, I think. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'll get it. I have no issue with that. I'm able to get games now where it doesn't absolutely hurt my bank account. Oh my god, when I got ZA, that was when I was still, like, doing Uber and DoorDash and stuff, so, like, I had to, like, do extra just to pre-order ZA. It was so sad. Now, like, Pokemon is like 3 hours of work for me. That's how much it is now. But I'm excited for Champions. We are going to do Champions content. What I plan on doing is for Pokemon Champions, for people who want to, people who join stream and stuff. I want to do like tournaments, like through the stream and stuff, where I can like have a prize at the end for someone, like maybe a gift card or like or like give away a shiny or something. Like just have little tournaments. I think that'd be fun to do with all you guys. Like just have something where we can all like do something together. The Sean Silver Annual Pokemon Tournament. Or monthly tournament. Yeah, I just gotta think of what a fun prize would be. Obviously, like, giving away a shiny would be, like, the easiest thing to do, but, I mean, anybody could go get their own shinies, so I feel like doing something else would be fun. Shiny Arceus. I don't even have a shiny Arceus myself. How am I going to give away something I don't have? I'll think about it. I mean, we got time until it comes out, because it's supposed to come out in spring. But I could also see in them dropping it just on Pokemon Day. Just be like, yeah, Champions is out today. The thing I'm excited about Champions is the fact that I can battle and do stuff, like, on my phone. I don't have to have my Switch with me. I could just battle on my phone. And I'm wondering if they're gonna add like if you can only use Mega in one battle, Gigantamax in one battle, Terra in one battle, or if you can like do a Mega versus a Terra, Gigantamax versus a Terra, stuff like that. I'm wondering if you can do. So like it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna handle that. That's the thing, is like I'm wondering if it's like certain battles with the mechanics is if you're only allowed to use one, or if you can choose like if you're doing a best 2 out of 3 battle against somebody and you choose the first battle to Terra, but then the next battle you can Mega somebody and you could switch up each time. It's like there's so many different directions you can do with Pokemon Champions if that's the case. Or if like you're only allowed to do one. Like, maybe Season 1 is only Megas. Season 2 is Dynamax. Like, stuff like that. It's like, it's going to be interesting how they're going to handle that. So, I'm very excited for it. Especially for the fact that I got really into VGC about, like, a couple years ago. I was never into it until Scarlet and Violet came out. Kind of hope it's mixed because it's more tactical. It's going to make it a lot more challenging. And the thing is also, like, it opens up the opportunity for them to do Pokemon Champions at the World Tournaments and stuff now, instead of doing, like, whatever mainline game there is. So, like, instead of, like, having to do everything on Scarlet and Violet, you just do it on Champions and you're chilling. But no, that's out of between Champions and Pokopia, I'm more excited about Champions. I'm excited about Pokopia because of the different Pokemon there are, like that like grass type Snorlax thing and the Pikachu and stuff. I'm really hoping those guys, like the Snorlax, the Pikachu, the Tangrowth, they all come out eventually in games. Because I would love to see a grass type Snorlax. Like maybe it took a nap in the forest for so long and it became a grass type because it got covered in moss and stuff. So I really hope those all come out in, like, the next generation and whatnot. Like, a grass and ground Snorlax would be incredible. But I'm also Pokopia, like, I'm a big Minecraft fan, so it's like I'm really curious, like, how identical it's gonna be to that. It's almost like looks like Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and Minecraft all in one. I never played Animal Crossing, so I don't know how much like it actually looks like it, but based on like the looks, it does look like it. But, alright, I think I'm going to get to 1265, leaving us at 100 until we get to odds for the next stream. And then we'll see if we're going to go over odds or not on the next stream. But yeah, 1265, 200 encounters on the day. It's not bad. I was going to stop at 1,205 to do 150, 150, but extending it a little bit. It's not bad. Not bad at all. For shiny living decks, do you get multiples of same shiny or evolve them? So whatever I'm hunting for is what I'm hunting for. So if I'm going for Shiinotic, which is the evolution of Morelull next, like, say for example, like, because I do a random generator, it chooses the next hunt. Say like 5 hunts from now, it chooses Shiinotic. I can choose to do this same way for it again, like the Morelull, as long as I evolve it into it. But like, say I'm going for like Pumpkaboo. Like Pumpkaboo exactly, not Gourgeist, but Pumpkaboo, and I get a Gourgeist shiny, it doesn't count. I have to get the Pumpkaboo. Like, it has to be... I have to get whatever I'm hunting for, but if I can evolve into it, then that's fine. But, like, if I get Ghastly while I'm doing this Morelull hunt, it doesn't count towards the shiny living dex. Like, I have to hunt for Ghastly later on when I get Ghastly on the random generator. It doesn't count if I get it randomly. It has to be whatever I'm hunting for. But evolutions are fine. Like, I can get Morelull and evolve it into Shiinotic if I'm hunting for Shiinotic. I feel like I just explained that very poorly, but, yeah. So, like, say, for example, this Honedge ended up being shiny, it wouldn't have counted towards the shiny living dex because I'm not hunting for Honedge. But, like, if I was hunting for Doublade and I got a shiny Honedge, I could just evolve it into the Doublade. Yeah, I'm making it more challenging. Whatever I'm hunting for is what I have to go for. I can't get something else, like, to knock it off the list. Like, if I'm on Scarlet and Violet and I'm hunting for, let's say, in the first area, I'm hunting for Lechonk, and I get a shiny Scatterbug, the shiny Scatterbug doesn't count. I could get 50 shiny Scatterbugs, they don't count. I have to get Lechonk as the next one. So, like, anything I phase on, I'll trade out to anybody. Unless it's on Scarlet and Violet, and, let's say I'm going for Lechonk. Yeah, I can catch it, and I'll just trade it out to whoever's in chat. But let's say I'm on Scarlet and Violet, and I'm going for Lechonk, and I get a Scatterbug. I'm gonna reset the game to save my Herba Mysticas, because, like, I'm limited to so many Herbas, and I don't want to waste them. So, like, I'll reset the game. But if I get Scatterbug, and then I get Lechonk, like, before the sandwich runs out, then I'll keep the Scatterbug and trade it out. But Scarlet and Violet's the only one I'll do that on, where I reset it. Actually, no, I take that back. I'll reset on Legends Arceus too, because I don't want to waste the berries there. It's all situational. Like, say I'm playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I'm going for Shiny Spearow. and a shiny Sandshrew spawns while I'm in my chain for Spearow and I'm already at like 30 on my chain, I'm not going to catch the Sandshrew to ruin the chain. So it's all situational. Like, if I phase on something on this Morelull hunt, I'll catch it and save it because it doesn't ruin my anything for Morelull. It doesn't, like, ruin any kind of chain. It doesn't ruin anything. Same with, like, BDSP. Like, I'll catch it because it won't ruin anything. What else games are like that? I don't know what else are like that, but yeah. It's just situational. If I'm doing an egg hunt on Scarlet and Violet, I'll save the shiny if I get a random shiny while I'm hatching eggs. But like other than that, like I'll just reset the game. But I try to trade them out to people because I don't need them because they're not for my living decks. I also get a lot of people trying to be like, I'll trade you whatever shiny you're looking for, but it's like I appreciate it, but that doesn't do anything. Like, I could just have the whole shiny living dex traded to me. It doesn't do anything for me. I want to go for it myself. I feel like I could have explained all that so much better. It's like I was thinking of one thing to say, and then my train of thought went somewhere else to think of something else to say. But yeah, if someone asks to trade me a Morelull, I'll say no. Even if it takes me like 3 years to get a Morelull, I'll still go for it. I can't switch until I get it. Or if someone sends one of the gifts, then I'll switch, because like if they send if they send a Galaxy or the one below it, then it's like I'll Galaxy or the one below it, I have to stop what I'm looking for and go for whatever they choose. But the top option, they get to pick the next one. So once I finish Morelull, then you pick the next one. But you've been in here long enough. I don't sit here and ask people to send those. That's just a way like I feel like people could participate if they want to. I'm not going to sit here and ask for stuff. I'll explain it like if I'm explaining stuff like this, like on my living decks. But yeah. What else? Every 20 hunts is a legendary hunt. That way, because I was going to do every 50, but every 20 seemed a little better because it gave us something to look forward to. I feel like there was something else I was going to say about it, but I forgot. Oh, yeah, if you send a gift, like, I always say, like, let me know what the Pokemon is before you send the gift, because I don't want you to, like, send something, tell me to look for, like, Umbreon, and I already did Umbreon in the Living Deck, so be like, hey, I'm planning on sending you this, did you catch this already? I could be like, yeah, like, I already caught that, don't waste your money on that. And if you send something and you pick the hunt, like, say you sent, like, a Galaxy Now, stop this hunt, told me to go for, like, Pikachu or whatever on Scarlet and Violet. After I get the Pikachu, I have to come back to the Morelull. Like, I can't just go to the next guy. But, yeah, I don't sit here and ask people for it. I just have it there, like, just as an option, because I'm like, what's a way that people could participate since they can't actually physically hunt the Pokemon with me? So, yeah. That is it. We are 100 away from hitting odds. Oh, jeez. 8 hours into the hunt. Nope, no shiny today. Let me look at my schedule, see what the next time I could probably stream is. I'm gonna be up in North Hollywood then. I think Thursday night is the next time I can actually stream, because I work the next 2 days. I might, unless I get off early. Tuesday, Wednesday, then I won't be able to stream until Thursday. So that is when we will continue this and hopefully finish it. But hope you have a good day.